Yes.
Okay.
Lady at the back, please.
Hi,
there.
out here.
Okay,
Hi.
wow, okay.
Alice Peter from Bollywood Hangama. First of all, such an amazing trailer. Congratulations, you guys, for this one. Can't wait for it. My question's for Sidharth. When you play a role like this, where enough about it is out there for people to know, but yet there are moments where a lot is hidden. How do you prepare for a role like that? And how easy or difficult was it for you to switch between being a man on a mission and a man who's a Majnu?
So I think we actually technically don't know much about such covert missions because the purpose of it is to keep it a secret. None of the teams can really come out and claim they've done that, or we'll never get the exact details. But now, possibly 50 years later, we know connecting the dots, and that's what our writers have done all the homework to make sure that we get the right balance of being authentic and yet add our flavor of commercial cinema onto it to make it a streamlined story. So the character that I play or we play are completely fictitious, but the events that happen when it are real, something that have happened. And we did a lot of readings and workshop. I remember in my house, be it Amar, Garima, Shantanu, we would just sit down and start doing readings of the script and coming up with ideas as to what and how we can do the particular scene. Even this sewing machine right here, this old school one, I've possibly is the same one that I've practiced and rehearsed on for that one scene, trying to get the actual authentic way of making clothes in 1970s. And I think the rest was something that we've all tried. Every scene was different. Every scene had a different flavor. So we're really excited for the 20th of Jan now. For people, this is my first time playing a spy, so I'm extremely excited to see what people think.
And sit on a scooter for the first time as well. So
yeah, even the scooter, even the 70s scooter with that lovely color. What do you call that color, Dada?
Lambrata, what is it?
Yeah, but that color is such a unique. There's a name for it, which none of us know. So that 70s scooter and this sewing machine for me.
Hi, Monica.
All right.
Hello. Hi, Pooja here from Awesome TV. Congratulations to the entire team. The trailer looks simply awesome. My question is to the director, Shantanu Bagchi. So the film is set in 1970s. So what were the most important elements you wanted to focus on to bring 1970s in life?
First of all, as Sid has already talked about, that he is driving a scooter, which normally in a Hindi film, hero will not drive, right? The way you have seen the trailer, you have seen the glimpses of it, that what is the environment, what is that world, what kind of costume they're wearing, what kind of vehicles you see, how the other people, the streets, or the architecture, okay, which has to resonate with the time period, which is this happening between 1974 and 1977. So these are the elements one would go for and try to see that if we can create that feel, okay, which is authentic, where your story blossoms, right?
Okay, Sid, it's your birthday month, so firstly, happy birthday in advance.
Oh, thank
and
you.
you're already treating all your fans with this amazing, beautiful trailer and the film this month. So what are your plans apart from Mission Majnu promotions?
Is to release it on 20th of Jan. Hopefully it all goes by plan now. Well, I think it's exciting every time to present a film, and this time I think it's after many years. Probably it's on my birthday month, so hopefully that's my gift to all of my fans, is to entertain them on the 20th of Jan.
Hi, Monica.
Thank you.
Yeah. Netflix, of course, is starting the year with a bang with Mission Majnu. What else can we expect from 2023?
I think we are very excited that, like you rightly said, starting with a bang with Mission Majnu. We have a lot of big series and films coming. We have amazing creators and talent coming. I think we are starting with Mission. We've already announced Archies, which will also come later this year. We have Rana Naidu. We have a very powerful series coming actually this, what's the date today? Today is 9th. Yes, on 13th. We have a series called Trial by Fire. which is a very powerful series on the Upar cinema tragedy, which happened in Delhi. And we have Guns and Gulabs by Rajan DK. We have Vishal Bhardwaj's Khufia. And a lot of, I could, Hansal Mehta's Scoop. So a lot of amazing sort of films and series that are coming, a lot of non-fiction, some very powerful documentaries. But I think today is about Mission Majnu, and I'm just really happy that this really powerful film is going to open the original film slate for us this year.
Hey guys, Shravan here from Ismaili. What a fab trailer. My question is to you, Rashmika. You play a visually impaired lady in the film. Did you undergo a training for it, and was it difficult playing this one?
Yeah, I went to a 2-week, 3-week intense training, which was very, very scary to say, because I remember initially I had to start with just blindfolding myself, and I reached to a point where I could make like aloo sabzi without looking, lighting the, everything. There was a tennis ball, thrown at me, and I had to close my eyes and catch it, sense it and catch it, and I had to count my steps in and out of the place I was training at and everything. So this went on for almost 2-3 weeks, and I think, and wow, that was quite hard, intense. Yeah, so, but I realized that when one of your senses are, taken away, all your other senses just like highlighten. And I really, I realized this, and I think while shooting also, I had to figure out a way which was comfortable for me to maintain throughout the whole, performing this character. And yeah, I have a technique that I'll tell you later, not right now, but yeah, it was very interesting as an actor.
That's why she has that line, ना कि आप आपके इत्र को हमने सूंघ लिया, इतने भी खुफिया नहीं हैं आप.
इतने भी
कब से
खुफिया
आपके
नहीं हैं
इत्र
आप.
को, because the smell sense is something which is heightened, and that's what we use in the film as well, very, very subtly, but I think quite interestingly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, Akriti here from Absolute India News. My question is to the producers of the film. Sir and ma'am, first of all, the trailer looks amazing. I want to know, like we see, Mission Majnu is a film with stellar cast. Was this something you guys were actively involved with? For 3 of you.
I'm sorry, the last part I didn't hear you.
Was this something you guys were actively involved with?
Absolutely. I mean, we worked very close with the director to get this cast together. I think we were lucky that the writers had written some really good parts, not just for Sid and Rashmika, but also the supporting cast around them. And we had Mukesh Chabra in our corner, who's managed to do some fantastic casting. And yeah, we were very involved in trying to get the right actors for the parts.
Hi, Parmeet. My question is to you, actually. Is it audible? Yes. Hi, Parmeet. My question is to you. You have been around for... Parmeet, yeah.
Okay, hi.
Yes. You have been around in the industry for over 2 decades, right? And you've seen the industry change in ways. But today, I feel it's the most exciting time for actors because you get to perform different kind of roles, which perhaps was not possible earlier. I mean, because of many reasons. But I want to know from you, what is it that excites you today as an actor? What kind of roles are you really wanting to play in today's time? And what drew you to your character in Mission Majnu, hence?
The last part?
What drew you to your character in the film?
I'll take that last first. What drew me to this character was this is a real life character. And it's very rare that you actually get a chance to play a real life, person who has done so much for the country. So it is a complete no-brainer for me to do this character, number one. And the first part of the question, what was it first? First part? Yeah, the changes. The change is that it's getting more and more real as the character is getting more real. The direction is getting more and more subtle. There are a lot of more nuances in what an actor has to do today. So the typical Bollywood acting that one started off with has now come to, having very nuanced performances. That's what the public really loves now. So yeah, that change is pretty much, I've seen that, yeah.
अमर जी, मेरा सवाल आपसे है, भावना नव भारत।
हाय भावना।
हमने आपको सलमान खान फिल्म में इतनी बढ़िया कंटेंट ड्रिवन स्टोरीज करते हुए देखा है, फॉक्स में भी एंड में भी आपने बहुत अच्छी स्टोरीज चूज़ की थी, लेकिन यहाँ आप प्रोड्यूसर के तौर पे आए हैं और ये इतनी आज जब हमने इसका ट्रेलर देखा तो बहुत अच्छी लगी, बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि बहुत अच्छी फिल्म है। लेकिन इस तरह की जो फिल्मों की अगर हम बात करें तो मैं 2 फिल्मों का जिक्र करना चाहूँगी। एक राधी, जिसको बहुत ज़्यादा प्यार मिला, लेकिन एक दूसरी भी फिल्म आई थी, वो थी रॉ, जिसमें जॉन थे, फिर भी वो उतनी पसंद नहीं की गई। तो पहली फिल्म अपनी इस सब्जेक्ट पे लेते हुए क्या कहीं आपको कुछ डर था, या फिर आपने जानबूझकर ये फिल्म चूज की?
डर तो बिल्कुल नहीं था, and I think that was validated by all the people on stage right now, because when we took the script to them, whether it was Ronnie who backed it and Sid and Rashmika and Monica at Netflix, I think everybody has enjoyed watching the film. They know it's good material. और तो डर तो बिल्कुल नहीं था। आई थिंक एक्साइटमेंट था कि एक अच्छी पिक्चर, एक अच्छी स्क्रिप्ट मिली है और उससे एक अच्छी पिक्चर बने। तो बोथ राजी एंड रॉ आर बोथ गुड फिल्म्स, लेकिन हमारी कहानी उससे थोड़ी अलग है और आई थिंक इट विल एंगेज ऑडियंसेस अक्रॉस द ग्लोब।
आई थिंक शॉर्ट आंसर इज जानबूझ के।
एग्जैक्टली,
जानबूझ के, yeah, right.
Sidharth,
Sorry, can I just say this? There was a dancing hand there for a long time, that gentleman with specs. Yes, he's been waiting forever.
Can we give him a mic, please?
Sorry, I'm just cutting
Okay,
the
so
but
yeah.
he's been-
All right, we'll give it to the
That's a
first
new
2
step.
dancing
Yes,
hands
he's
then.
been-
They only,
Yeah, got it.
they're saying, Dilair Mehndi fans.
Hi, thank you so much. Hi, this is Mayur from Beyond Bollywood. Unfortunately, I came a little late. I missed the trailer. But my question is, I think Sidharth can answer, and also the director.
First, you see the trailer.
Definitely, so you can be assured about that. I'll watch it the moment this press con is over. Obviously, I asked this question as a fan of the genre, and when it comes to these spy films, and especially in the Indian context, I wonder whether these spy activities were perhaps more prominent in that time when technology wasn't that great, where spies would perhaps have easy access to enemy territories. But in today, obviously, with such technological advancement, I wonder, I'm just curious to know, whether sending spies, in enemy territory is now a little difficult. Sidharth and the director, can you
Well, I've
throw some
never
light?
sent anyone on a mission. Last, when I sent someone across the border, well, I can only answer as a creative
Just
person.
on your understanding of, since
See, whatever we researched in recent times, or the times that in the 70s, is definitely was very difficult to communicate between countries in the 70s. That's why they were the secrecy, or one had to go to a location to make a phone call, or they would send it by code. Obviously, with time, technology has changed. Even how we consume content has changed over the years. It was only cinema then. Today, we have Netflix and other platforms to watch. So I'm sure, as far as I'm concerned, just purely as an audience, I'm sure the today's spies have different methods. But we are playing a far more retro or a more original, raw spy, even because of the agencies that were formed they were new agencies which was formed from India's point of view. And they had just started systems like these to protect the country. So yeah, I can only speak about Mission Majnu, and here we are playing, the true original OG, people who possibly would have gone to other countries to protect their own.
Would the director, Shantanu, like to add to it?
Okay. See, the thing is that even in that time, it was as difficult, okay? Because people would take that much of protection, and when you are going for big stuff, okay? When you have to find out information which is very critical, it will be well guarded, right? So it's not that at that time there was no, we didn't have today's technology, means it was easy. It was never easy, okay? Today we have technology on both the sides, the spies and the people who are guarding the secrets.
Correct.
So that more or less remains, throughout ages, I suppose. I don't know whether I've answered your question. Yeah,
Fair enough. Just I wanted as a perspective, as a filmmaker, as an actor, who do research on these subjects. Thank you so much. And
Siddharth, your
thank you to the
center.
MC.
सिद्धार्थ और रश्मिका आप दोनों से सवाल था सिद्धार्थ योर सेंटर राहुल यर फ्रॉम द फिल्मी चर्चा सबसे पहले तो हैप्पी न्यू ईयर आप सभी को नए साल की शुरुआत हो चुकी है और सबसे पहला मिशन जो है आप लोगों का रश्मिका और सिद्धार्थ पहला मिशन तो 10 दिन में पूरा हो जाएगा अपार्ट फ्रॉम फिल्म पर्सनल लाइफ भी होते हैं लोगों के फिल्म और वेब सीरीज से हट के कोई ऐसा मिशन जो 2023 में आप बहुत एक्साइटेड हैं उस मिशन के लिए
देखिए मैं बहुत ही पैशनेट एक्टर हूँ मेरे लिए पर्सनल लाइफ प्रोफेशनल लाइफ दोनों एक ही है तो अभी सिर्फ 20 जनवरी को मेरा ये मिशन है उसके बाद अगर आपसे मुलाकात होगी तो बताएंगे आपको ओनली 20th Jan मेरे को सुनाई दे रहा है
just the release and kill it this year. Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. Sidharth, what I would like to know is, first of all, happy birthday in advance.
Thank you.
And the trailer is really looking like a good balance between realistic and exciting, action-packed. Playing a spy obviously comes, and more so if it's a real-life spy, it comes with its own set of challenges. Now, Indian cinema, though there have not been many espionage thrillers, the few ones that have come have been really good. And as we have seen, there have been certain spy universes. First, Neeraj Pandey was creating whom we have worked with, and now we see the virus spy universe. Now, even though this is a realistic character, we have seen in the West how Tarantino has taken realistic history and turned it into fiction. Would you be keen, even after this movie, probably to see this grow as your own spy franchise? How exciting that would be.
Well, I would love to actually. It's a genre that I believe in and I think it's extremely entertaining to play. Though, again, correcting the tonality of the film, this is not a James Bond character which would live on. He is somebody that would get hurt. He's somebody who would get injured. He's somebody who would be stuck and not have, the technology or always an escape plan. But that being said, separately, I think yes, there have been fictional films in our industry right now, and currently people are making sequels of it. But I doubt if we can make a sequel of this. Dada, he knows. You guys don't know the ending, but I think let's see once you all see the film, we'll decide if we can make a sequel of this film, yes or no.
Yeah.
Ma'am, would you like a mic?
Yeah, just give her a mic.
You can take mine.